Okay, let me go straight across to our newsmaker tonight, Gaurav Gogoi, the Congress's face in Assam, Deputy Leader of the Congress in the Lok Sabha, joins me. Mr. Gogoi, very serious allegations have been made against you by Himanta Biswa Sarma that you pose a national threat, that you and your wife Elizabeth, who's a British citizen, have links with Pakistan, that your wife was employed by a Pakistan-based company, that she was receiving monies from them, and that she even shared, according to the Chief Minister, confidential information with a Pakistan conduit and may even have a financial account in Pakistan and wants a central probe into it. How do you respond to these allegations, which Mr. Sarma claims are based on an SIT report of your alleged links of you and your wife with Pakistan?
Rajdeep, I agree with you. These matters of national security should be treated with utmost importance. These are not mere political charges to be flung around carelessly in the aim to spread propaganda or win an election. But that is exactly what the Chief Minister of Assam is doing in his SIT report, which he had with himself for past 6 months. In September, it was made available to him. For the past 6 months, on a matter of national security, he did not choose to do anything. He did not refer to this report to the central government, even though it was available with him in September. And now that elections are 2 months away, now he is taking this action. I wanted to know if national security is so important. I agree it is very important. Then why, when the report was made available to him in September, why has he not acted on it? Why was he silent for the past 6 months? It clearly shows that he himself has read the report and not found a single shred of evidence to prove his wild, baseless and bogus allegations.
But with due regard, why have you not responded to specific allegations? For example, he makes the claim that your wife Elizabeth Colburn worked with an organization, an NGO, Lead Pakistan, run by one Tawqir Sheikh, former advisor to the Planning Commission of Pakistan, and he claims that her salary continued to be paid by Sheikh even when she moved to India with you. These are specific charges. For example, he says you went on a visa to Pakistan in 2013, traveled to different parts outside even your visa, what was marked on your visa, without informing the government of India in 2013. So he's making specific allegations time and again against you and your wife. Why don't you respond to each and every one of them?
Rajdeep, these allegations are not new. He's been making these allegations since the past 1 year, since February of 2025. And in June, after becoming the president of the state unit of the Congress party, I have addressed a press conference in Delhi at the AICC headquarters, where all these allegations and all these facts have been made clear. In last year's press conference, and to various media channels in my state also, I have made all these facts clear. At the same time, I have never gone to court to block the SIT or sought any relief from SIT. I have always said that in matters of national security, I'm always willing to support any investigation. And would you believe the SIT constituted by the Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma not once visited me, not once came to me and asked me any of these questions that you're asking. Not once the SIT found it important to ask the questions that the Chief Minister is asking in his press conferences. So the Chief Minister may do one thing, but this SIT never came and asked these questions. And as I said earlier, all these facts I have made known to the public. For your viewers today on this show, again, I've said that back in 2000 Jan or early 2014, prior to me becoming a member of parliament, I had married my wife 2 months ago. She was part of an international program in which she spent 1 year in Pakistan, and then continuing to be part of that program, she went and worked for an Indian NGO, which was the part of the same international program. Having married just a few months ago, when she had to go to Pakistan for work and to meet with her colleagues, I felt that I should also accompany her, and I followed all the legal norms that one needs to follow, which is to apply for permission to cross the border, to give the Indian government all the details, to apply for specific cities where you want to travel to come back. And then, of course, my passport after becoming an MP, I had surrendered to the government of India. So the Modi government knows about my visit, has seen all the stamps. I think, Rajdeep, I've spent only 10 days. I think there are many people in Indian media who have spent far more days than me in Pakistan. And as I said, this is nothing but an attempt of the chief minister to distract from the way the Congress party is going to the people of Assam with
Miss,
facts related to 4,000 acres of land being occupied by his family, by his wife, by various members of his family. I don't remember any chief minister of Assam ever owning close to 4,000 acres in a small state like Assam. This has only happened because he's misused power, changed land laws, and all of this corruption stands when people of Assam don't have land, when they are landless, when they don't have papers. But here's a chief minister who's going on with absolute corruption. Government schools are being shut. So this is nothing but an
Mr.
attempt to distract the people from the agenda that the Congress party is taking.
You're claiming it's a distraction, but he keeps making specific allegations. Did your wife, for example, travel to Pakistan 9 times after marrying you? Is it true that she knows someone called Tokir Sheikh? Is it true that he was paying or his company was paying her salary even in India? As I said, specific charges that he keeps making in his press conferences. Are you on your part willing to put out, let's say, a counter charge sheet responding to these charges that are made in these press conferences?
I've just finished a press conference today, and as I said last year, these allegations have been started by Himanta Biswa Sarma since February of 2025. So these are not new. I have appeared in national and regional media, and I've been asked on these questions many times. Every time I've happily clarified. There's nothing that I've not said before. I've said all the facts that in what circumstances, as part of an international program. She was first employed by a Pakistani NGO, and as part of the same international program, which was funded by governments of the UK and the Netherlands, she worked with the Indian NGO. And the said person that you've talked about, there are also reports that that said person has traveled to Gujarat and worked with the Gujarat state government when Shri Narendra Modi ji was the chief minister of Gujarat. Now, has the BJP decided to give the Gujarat government, the BJP government to Gujarat a clean sheet, and are only poking these questions because I am taking on their chief minister straight and center in Assam? Why different yardsticks for Gujarat government where they have worked with the said Pakistani individual, and different yardsticks for the spouse of a Congress MP?
But Mr. Gogoi, why don't you file a criminal defamation case then? If you believe that this is all part of a character assassination with an eye on the Assam elections, go ahead and file a criminal defamation against Himanta Biswa Sarma. Why the hesitation?
Well, as I said, we don't want to impede the SIT investigation in any way. We don't want the court to order a stay. We don't want any sort of relief from the SIT. We're willing to cooperate first. And secondly, if you read the headlines today in major Assamese papers, it says bogus press conference, fake allegations. Chief Minister failed to prove anything. And therefore, the Chief Minister managed to make a national embarrassment of himself, made a mockery of himself on national stage. And why should I prevent the Chief Minister from doing that? He's gone to the extent of constituting an SIT. And in the end, he's managed to find not a single shred of evidence that establishes me or my spouse as an agent of a foreign country. Both of us are proud of our cultures. Both of us have decided to raise our family in Delhi.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Gaurav Gogoi. We'll wait and see how this plays out. It's election time, and therefore we can expect these charges and counter charges to fly about. But I thank you for taking the time off to join me here tonight.